everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie back with you with another project. This is in collaboration with Pam at Nana's Crafting Cottage. So today I'm going to do a project. We saw this project on YouTube, and I think it was Cathy's garden, and she had made pockets out of a coffee filter. Well, I decided I wanted to change it up a bit and make it a little bit different. So I coffee dyed a doily, and it's probably about the size of a coffee filter that it would be. And I dried it, so I have all this coffee dyed. And now I want to put on some tea bags, and it'll strengthen it, plus it'll give it a little bit of a vintage look. And I'm going to be using Liquitex, and Liquitex has a matte gel. And so I'm using this particular one and a brush. And I have some tea bags that I had made some tea and then dried them out. And so I'm going to be using those. So first thing I want to do is just add some of this Liquitex. And I have a parchment underneath my doily. So I'm just going to add some of this gel on here, and then I'm going to start placing the tea bags. And even if they come over the edge, that's totally fine because we can trim it off. So I wanted to show you what I did on this. I do have one that is ready to go. So after we put all of this on, then I will move over to the one that I've already finished, and then we'll continue on. But I wanted to give you options, so you didn't have to use a coffee filter if you didn't want to, or you didn't have any coffee filters and you didn't want to go buy a bunch. So this is another option. And when I made the other one, it worked out good. So I thought, okay, let's give this a try. So I'm just going to continue adding tea bags. And this is relaxing because it's just, using some of the gel, adding on the tea bags, and then make sure you put the gel over the top. You want to make sure that you do that. And that'll seal it. And if there's a few wrinkles, I'm not too worried about that at all. So just keep going until you finish up the doily. So we'll just continue in this fashion and get all the tea bags to cover up the entire doily. Pretty easy project. Anybody can do this. These doilies came from Dollar Tree. They're in a package, a variety package, and I've had them for a while, so I thought, why not try something different? So just keep adding the tea bags until it's completely covered. Looks like I might need a couple more. I've got one here, so I'll add this one right here. And I've got a few more over here. This is my little container that I have with tea bags. So it looks like I need just a couple more to finish up this. And then we'll set this aside and let this dry, and we'll continue on our project with the one that I already have done. So pretty simple. What's nice about this is the fact that it strengthens the doily, because they can be pretty fragile. Let's see, I need one right here. And then let's just do part of one right in this corner, and that should cover it. Okay, just going to make sure everything is down good. Okay, so that is what I did. So I'm going to move this stuff aside and we'll let this doily dry. And I'll move to the one that I did. So here's the finished one. And all I did was just carefully cut around the edges. Not perfectly, just carefully cut around them. So in order to make this particular pocket, what she used was, of course, a coffee filter, in which I'm going to be using this. And then she just folded it in half, like so. And by the way, this is pretty sturdy now. It's pretty pliable, so it's not going to tear or anything. I'm going to use my bone folder and just crease that. And then she just folded one side over. Let's see how I want this. And the other side to come over the front. So what that does is create some pockets. Now I also want to do something a little different than what she did. So let me just crease these. She just glued it right here. And then what you have is a pocket here, and you have a pocket here, and a pocket here, plus this inside pocket. So I want to sew mine. I'm going to go ahead and add stitching, but before I do that, I want to do some stamping. So I'm going to grab my stamp block and my stamp that I want to use, and then we'll do a little bit of stamping on this. Okay, I want to use this stamp pad. This is Creative Expressions by Sam Poole, and I think I want to use this one here, and I think I want to use this one here. So I'm going to use the long one. Get this one out. And I want to use parts of it on the sides here. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot of stamping. It's just something if you want to put on there. So I'm not even going to use this upper part. I want to use just this part down in here and put some here and here. And so for that, I'm going to use my archival ink. And I'm just going to put some ink where I want it. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to open this up and lay it flat this way, and then that way I can get a better grip on it. So I'm just going to stamp it right here. Press it down firmly. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Again, just going for vintage looking, not looking for perfection. Just to add some character to this. Okay. Press it down really good. There we go. Okay, so when this is folded over, we've got that. And then I thought what I'd do is use the larger one for just here in the center. So let's pull this one out. And we'll open this up. And I'm going to put ink all over this. Just want to make sure I get it covered good. Okay. And then let's just put this right in the center, like so. And I'm going to push that down really good. Didn't get quite as good an image on that one, but it's okay. I'm just going to go with it. So let's see. The next thing I want to do is do some stitching. So I'm going to do some stitching and then I'll come right back. Okay, so what I've done is run a stitch down here, across the bottom, and on this side. And I also took a different ink, Fallen Leaves, and I was careful to re-stamp this inside part. So it is a lot darker now. You can see it a lot more. I'm okay with these here. So that's what we did there. So now what I want to do is decorate. Now let me just show you what we've got so far. So we have a pocket here, little tuck spot. We have a pocket or tuck spot right here, inside there. You've got one right here, and then you've also got one up here at the top. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. So I've picked out some pieces of ephemera that I want to decorate with. So I'm just going to kind of do it in a botanical theme. I'm going to use some vintage photo distress ink. Go around my pieces. These pieces of ephemera are from Kerr, and you can check out her shop. I'll link her shop below. She's got all kinds of beautiful garden theme items and all kinds of stuff, so you can check all that out. Some of this also came from Rach and Bella, so it was also during their collaboration. If you happen to see that, they each did a part of a digital kit. So some of this might be Rach and Bella, and some of this is Angela. So I have just selected some items that I already had cut out. And this one I actually embossed previously, so I thought, well, I'd use that one. And then these other butterflies, I don't know, I can't remember where I got those, but they're from another digital shop. If I can find it, I'll link it below as well. Okay, so I've inked up those items. I don't want to add a whole lot, but I thought this would look really good here. And maybe stick this kind of behind it. I've got these books. I really like these books. I think I might just set that right there. I don't want to cover up everything too much. Well, I'll set these aside for right now. Let's add a butterfly here. And over here. Let's see. Let's see how it looks. Like this. Actually, I think I like that. I think I'll just put this one aside. So let's take some art glitter glue and glue these down. Simple pocket. Anyone can do this. This is really beginner. So if you've got some digitals or you just have some things that you have in your stash, you can decorate with. If you have coffee filters, by all means use the coffee filters. You don't have to do it this way. But if you decide that you want to try something different, then you can use a doily and follow along with what I had done here. Okay, so let's see. Let's stick this guy right here. And I'm only going to glue about halfway because I don't want to glue this pocket shut. So we'll just be careful as we're decorating. So, and I think I may add some glue to the sides here. And that'll keep that down, but yet it won't glue any of the pocket part for the center, for this main big pocket. Just press everything down and finish up with the butterflies here. One here, and this one over here. Super cute pocket. Simple, easy, not difficult at all, and you do not have to do the way I did it. I just wanted to do something different and give it a try, see how it worked. Now, if you have some cards, I have just some pieces of ephemera over here that I can just show you how this would look. So you could add something in a pocket here. You can tuck in between here. So we can add one of these here and another one over here, like that. And then we've got the main pocket in the back here. So you could tuck in a couple of cards back there and have everything pop out like this. Isn't that a cute pocket and super simple to make? So I hope you guys give this a try. And again, you can just use a coffee filter. Make sure you pop on over to Pam's at Nana's Crafting Cottage and see what she's going to be doing on her pocket. But they're simple, they're beginner friendly, and a lot of fun to make. So hopefully you guys will give this a try. You guys have a great day. God bless you all, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye.